you want me to go? It is Miyaga Katsueki, and I am your furry EN Vtuber representative, and this is No, I'm Not a Human. Oh, wait. Chotamate kudasai. I need to switch the audio. There we go. Okay, so this is No, I'm Not a Human. It has been a while since our last time that we had played this. But I am still bitter about losing my witch to FEMA. So, let's just get right back into it. So, this is your first time seeing this. It is basically kind of like a Papers, Please a little bit. In that we have to decide who we let in and who we do not let into our home. There is a climate change crisis going on at the moment. Everyone, I can't talk to anyone when it's nighttime. Let's look out the window. Can we look out the window? FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor. Oh wait, I'm far away from the microphone. Let in the big titty goth girl, please. Let in the big titty. Is there a big titty goth girl? Are you talking about my witch? FEMA took her. That's who I'm most bitter about. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. The thing's not working, by the way, because that's supposed to be the tier subscription. Yeah, I haven't looked at that thing in a while. I need to check that. Do I just have... I wonder if it's connected. I wonder if it's connected to a module that's not working anymore. Why don't you... Why didn't let me back out of the window? Okay, so now it's time to go to sleep. I have to remind myself what all I need to do in the morning. So we have a couple of new people here that I haven't checked out yet. Emergency broadcast! Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Or film photography. Dark patches appearing on the captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. So I should send one person. So I think if I send someone to FEMA, they won't come and take somebody. But if I don't send anybody, that's when each day spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. 1 + 1 = 3. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing a new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. Hey Jacob, how are you? It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you find a visitor. Now we're from our sponsors. But that was the sponsor. The heat won't stop. Feel the drive. Energetica. Nico Ni still works. With Energetica, you're alive. Wow, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water? Now available for rest of delivery. Okay. Energetica. Memories. if only there was a little warm. Can I order a camera, or do I have a camera? You're keeping the jacket on? Yes, there's one thought that frightens me. Yes, I do need water, thank you. You did that just because I coughed for a second. I appreciate it. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm, even in the heat. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder? Are you sweating under it so you don't shower? I'm not going to answer that question. Sorry. That's a weird way of keeping warm. That's like the recovery position. Do you know the recovery position? So this is the position that you're supposed to take when an airplane is about to go down. That's the recovery position. And it's not because like this will make it more likely for you to survive the crash. It's so that if you die, your teeth will stay with your body so that they can identify you. That's a little tidbit right there. Hey, I need to test you. What do I want to check? She never takes off the jacket. I feel like I should do, whenever there's a new test available, I should do that test for the people that showed up the previous day, you know? What does a photograph prove? Does it not seem strange to you? But it's not up to me, is it? Seems like a normal person. No black dots. Did you see something? Show me. Leave alone. Yeah, seems like she's good. She's just like dead. On all the censorship, I have a question about the OG. Why does Japan have censor bars in porn? Because it's illegal. It is illegal in Japan to show genitals. So, like, in pornography, they have to cover just the genitals. Like nipples are okay, but anuses, vaginas, and penises have to have at least a little censor bars over the head that don't really cover up the penis, but it covers up enough of it. That's like the bare minimum that they have to follow. And I think it was like a law that was passed in like the 60s or the 70s in Japan that the genitals have to be censored. And I mean, everyone in Japan watches porn, but no Japanese politician is going to be like, hey, let's remove the censor bars. Because it's like, that's a losing platform, even though like everyone wants it. It's like they can't like run on that, you know? I think I've heard of aura photography. Sounds like some fortune telling stuff like tarot and such. I think like everything, almost everything, all of these tests are like divination. I saw something briefly. Maybe I'll switch to FM. Let's switch back to... I saw something that looked like this. Looked like the first word was this. Ah, screw this. I got armpits to look at. No one set up shop in the office. Is there anyone else in the kitchen? I mean, she's fine. I want my mommy. How are you holding up? Do you like it here? It's okay here. But I wish I was at home. When can I go home? Anytime soon. Your house burned down. Maybe later it's being renovated. I mean, I should tell her the truth. I mean, you're in a rough situation, kid. Gotta be honest. Gotta break that... Rip that band-aid off sooner or later. But Daddy's okay, right? What about my room? Did that also burn down? Mommy's not coming? Is there anyone else left? You should stay here for now. I'm not going anywhere without Daddy. He's coming to get me, right? I saw him get up and leave. I was running away, but I saw him. It'd be a miracle if her dad actually came back. You know he's in the storage room. Gotta give someone to FEMA or else they're gonna take somebody. Oh my god. Hey buddy, what's in the tub? What is the fluid that you have in my bathtub? You know what? Don't worry about it. You just stay in there. I'll just wash up in the kitchen. Ah, cold water. Now that's more like it. You feeling any better? Yes, much better. Although, why does he look like Ursula? You know, I am getting a little peckish. Got anything to wet the whistle? Give him a can of beer. Splendid! Nothing like a cold one. Ha! My favorite. Here, buy yourself something nice. You got a handful of crumpled bills. Useless these days. Well, thanks. That's more like it. Ha! You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Plenty more where that came from. My friends, yes there is. Oh, and this. You receive a kombucha jar. Hey, I can save again. Nobody civilized drink that crap, but someone like you might find a use for it. I need to check you. You serious? Me? A minister? Oh then, on then. Take a good look. I mean, I think I'm gonna hand this guy over to FEMA regardless. Cause I'm not gonna die on a hill to defend this guy. Let's see. Should I take a photo? See, there's one thing. If someone is like quote unquote positive for one test, does that mean that they're positive for all of them? My gut says no. Like they might have shaved armpits, but they also might have like crooked yellow teeth. They might have dirt underneath their fingernails, but the photo might not actually have black dots. So it's kind of like a gamble about which test to use. Again, since it's the new one, I'm going to go. My gut tells me to use to keep taking photos. Go on, just let me get up like the good old days. No black dots. damn it. Well then, how do I look? Still the same old me? Give me an excuse to send you to FEMA. Give me an excuse. Give me an excuse, please. He wouldn't have dirt under his fingernails because he's in the water. So it's either gotta be teeth, eyes, or armpits. Yeah, hold on. Oh, he's not a visitor! He's not a visitor, god damn it. Well, what do you see? That I was a drunk? Hell no. It's just that a life without drink. Oh, screw it. Satisfied are you? Who do I give to FEMA? God damn it. Is the picture different? Feed the cat some canned food. Yes. Gave away one cat food. Tasty. His face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It's like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Who knows, maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Feed the cat, your fluffy master. Have pets, my master. Pet the cat. I pet the cat. Someone's going to FEMA. It's not the little girl. It's not my tall man. Tall man stays. Are you okay? At least the bar had a high ceiling. You could hang yourself from it, no problem. It's too cramped for me in here. This whole planet is too cramped for me. My good man, I just want this all to end. It's all a fucked up mess. Everything scares me shitless. I just can't take it anymore. Why'd I even come here? He really wants to die, but I'm not gonna let him. Loneliness and isolation. Should I keep the minister? Someone has to get a FEMA notice. I'm not gonna give away the little girl. The woman in the coat also seems okay. Of course the stoner is staying. Sup, dude? Something wrong? Looks like the conversation is over. Oh, he has nothing more to say. The conversation is over before it started. The minister is just creepy, but he's not a visitor. Should I give the nose to the tall man? I don't want FEMA to come by and just take somebody. I definitely don't want them to come by and take the little girl. I forget when it was that I ordered something, so I'm just gonna do it again. Just to be safe. Oh, you reach food rest delivery, you can accept the delivery. Calling again at another time. Okay, so it's too soon. I called this number once, and I got a weird cryptic message that I can't remember what it was. I wonder if this number is just a one-time thing, or if I can keep calling it. God damn it. This is what dialing a phone was like back in the day. invalid number. Did I put it in right? Hold on, let me double check. Okay, yeah. My number just doesn't work anymore. Hello, this is Federal Emergency Management Agency, Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. Oh, so okay, so they just tell me. What should I know about the eye sign? Please avoid coffee or caffeine-containing beverages. Caffeine is known to cause both insomnia and nervousness, and can also lead to bloodshot red in the eyes. Please state your question. Okay. So he does remind me what to look for. But in order to send someone, I need to give them notice. I really don't want to send the tall man away. I like the tall man, but it just seems like he wants to die. I don't have much beer left. I have beer here. Why don't I put it in the fridge? I don't want to send the tall man away. But he's like the only one that's like willing to die. Should I give it to him? I know I need to send somebody. I don't want them to just come by and take someone. I should have checked something else on her. He was like, I just want this to end. I like tall man, but no one else in here is a visitor because I'm so good at my job. And also because FEMA took my witch and my hustler. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. So is FEMA going to... So, okay, I thought that when... Well, maybe they leave at night because it's too... The sun is out and you can't do anything out in the sun. I really wonder what happened. I wonder when the hooker is gonna show up. Hello? Witness the beginning of the end. Santa? Ho ho ho! Why hello there, dear boy. Who are you? Ho 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 ho! It is Santa! I'm just an old crew who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. Hey, you got some kombucha for me? But never mind me right now. The mycelium, oh, that's the end. That building is on fire. That the high rise is on fire. But never mind me right now. The mycelium told me I have something very troubling. Oh yes. The Mushroom Festival is upon us, and time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please listen carefully and heed my words well. I don't quite follow. Yeah, it is on fire. Alright. Why is the high rise on fire? Well, it will all make sense soon. Oh, and remember, we must stop the festival. No matter what. Now then, looky here. I have something here that will help us. The Book of Smiles. The Book of Smiles. There's so much going on right now. It's a splendid book, the most special in the world. In fact, it will tell you what must be done. It will tell you who's been naughty and who's been nice. I'm afraid there's no time to read it all. It's a big book, and time's not on our side. So I just tore out the most important pages. Here, my boy, take them. Alright, I'll take the damn pages from the Book with Smiles. That was a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo! Thanks, Santa. Wait, what? No one else is coming? Wait a minute. Is that because of the cat? I need people to give to FEMA. Oh. More things on fire. The forest is on fire. Alright. Oh yes, crying child. It's so sad. Were those? I hear shivering. Why is someone like right up against the door just breathing? Imagine for a second that you leaned up against your door and you just heard like and you looked out of the peephole and saw nothing. But that's just like all you heard. You could hear something, but you just saw nothing out of your peephole. How would you feel? Is this a diaper? Oh, okay. 1. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole, if one would try. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest? She'll feed you with the sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. Well, on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. So do I need to eat the mushrooms in my basement? There's potatoes down there. I can't enter the basement at night. Also, he said he tore some pages that mattered, but this is just one page. prevent visitors from killing anyone during the first week. No one died from visitors. They only died from getting shot by me. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are. Wait further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? That guy, the Gus Fring from Breaking Bad? What's his name? It's something Despacito. No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. It's a video game on Steam. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? That's copyrighted. A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with their undetermined biological agent. Oh, so they're like zombies. Methods of transmission remain unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for signs of visitors. So it's a disease. They're not aliens. Huh. If you believe you've been exposed or unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline, 00451. Even the hardest workers need a break. With Marlboro cigarettes, you can take the deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro, cigarettes for real men. Greasers. Disclaimer, the company is not liable for any harm that may occur as long as their lifespan. Consume at your own risk. Consume cigarettes. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. Oh. So am I not gonna get any more people? I don't know what's going on, I just want to get out of here. So no one's gonna come to my door anymore? Someone please help. Yeah, that's the voice of someone. That's the voice of someone that is distressed. So the conversation is over. Can't talk to him anymore. He said all he needed to say. Oh, mushroom. What do I do with the mushroom? From the note, from the page, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be eating this or not. Put it in the fridge, even though I kind of want to eat it right now. You just want to eat a mushroom that you found growing on a potato. First of all, potatoes aren't even supposed to grow mushrooms. So it's like doubly strange. You know, just out of shits and giggles. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Definitely not your armpits. I'm not that kind of streamer, okay? Just a photo. A photograph? I don't have any pictures of me. Will you show me it after? Oh, thank God she's clean. Okay. Thanks. I don't like it. Please don't do it again. Leave alone. Yeah, pretty shit photo, isn't it? You need to accept what happened. What do you mean? I saw a TV in your room. Can I watch cartoons? Also, maybe you could invite my friend over, please? I think this is a phone number, 251-241-241. When the grown-ups invite her, they let her come, but if it's just me, they just tell me off. Your dad might not be coming for you. I don't know what happened to him. Are you saying he's not coming? Why would you say that? Why hasn't he come for you yet? What did he look like the last time you saw him? He was good. They hit him, so I don't remember. I'm sorry about your dad. He was a good man, too kind for this world. The girl seems to stare through you. You're afraid to move, so you just wait for something to happen. After some time, she starts wailing again. Doesn't like there's anything you can do for her. She has the best ugly cry. It would be worse to let her believe a lie. She has to learn to accept reality as soon as possible. I can call her friend. 251-241. That girl's friend. I haven't even asked her name. I don't know anyone's name here. Hello? Hi, may I speak with your daughter? Oh. Hi, would it be okay if your daughter came over to play with a friend? Our little girl, she died. Well, shit. So, I guess she's not gonna come over to play? We had to kill her. Hang up. What? We killed her. It had to be done, believe me. Every sign matched what we were being told. My husband insisted. You killed your own child? Don't you judge me! She was a visitor. All the signs matched. There was no doubt. Fuck. I get it. I still miss her. Can someone become a visitor? So then what was the point of that? Hey, call this number. It's my friend. Maybe she can come over. Hi, can your daughter come over? She's dead. Alright, bye. What the... Why? Heckin' why? Oh, jeez. Alright, 5-5. No. 737. I should be able to order stuff now. 030. Are they gonna shoot the delivery man? Reach Forest Food Delivery. God dang it. Okay. Alright. So I'm just talking to people again. What do you need this time? Oh, glad you asked. I could use a smoke. Give me one of those cigarettes. Do I even have any cigarettes? I mean, if I have cigarettes, sure, you can take them. What? No cigarettes? Yeah, I don't even have any. Fine, I'll just suffer, shall I? I really want an excuse to send this guy away. Actually, wait, no. No. I'm going to use my remaining energy to check the cold woman. I feel like there was a little warm. Any ideas on what to do about your temperature? I don't believe I can change this. A hot bath only burns me. I don't feel any warmer. Is she just a Is she just a white walker and she doesn't know it? You know, I thought of a metaphor. Picture deep space, vast and frozen. Galaxies are born, stars collapse, and I just observe. I would never feel the heat of the sun or the warmth of an embrace. It seems neither space nor society needs me. Let me see your teeth. Teeth? Sure, just take a look. I bite my lips until they bleed sometimes, just to feel the warmth of my own blood. A reminder that I'm still alive. They're perfectly white. She has perfectly white teeth. I'm going to test one more thing. So she tested negative on the spear photography, but she has perfect white teeth. She didn't comment on it either. Usually people try to defend themselves. Will she show me her armpits? I need a moment. Just now, look quickly. Okay, they're unshaven. She puts on deodorant at least. Yes, that was unpleasant. I bear it all out of respect for you. You didn't need to show me everything, just your armpits. So she's like 1 out of 3. She's 1 out of 3. Yes to perfect white teeth, but no to the armpits and no to the spear photography. I think that means she gets a pass. I should maybe have checked her hands though. I think she's fine. The teeth might just be a fluke. But the fact that she's always cold, that's a little strange. I think she's okay. I think she's okay. Out of respect for you. I bear it all out of respect for you. And you're making me seem like the villain here. I'm not the villain. You just have to show me your body parts when I ask, or else I'll shoot you. If that makes me the bad guy, I guess I'm the bad guy. You know what this is like? You know what this is almost exactly like? This is like, I'm like John Goodman in 10 Cloverfield Lane. Have any of you seen that movie? It's very creepy, but it's good. So the premise of it is that there's like a disaster. There's a disaster that happened, like a radioactive disaster, like the whole world of the country or whatever is irradiated. And these people, they happen upon like this doomsday prepper's home, which is like the one time that you ever want to deal with a doomsday prepper. And it's not exactly clear if there really is a disaster or not, or if he's just keeping the people hostage. And so it's kind of like actually, I think maybe yeah, that's what happened. John Goodman kidnapped them, and it was under the premise of like protecting them, but they couldn't tell. There was no way for them to tell if there was actually like a disaster that happened or not. And so like the whole movie they're trying to escape or like trying to figure out like what happened exactly in the world, or if it's safe to actually go out, or if John Goodman is just a crazy kidnapper. It's very interesting. John Goodman was very good in that movie. I'm gonna leave her. I heard it ends with the monster from Cloverfield showing up. Whoa, thanks Jacob for spoiling it for everybody. Thanks for giving like the whole thing away. Cause that was like the whole movie. It's like whether or not John Goodman was lying about there actually being a disaster. I was trying not to give that away. I'm gonna leave her alone 1 out of 3. I'll see if she kills anybody tomorrow. But she hasn't yet, so that probably means it's okay. Should I eat the mushroom? Hold on, let me read the note again. Mushroom grew tower high, and time is nigh to eat it whole, if one would try. So I should eat the mushroom. I'm gonna save. Eating the mushroom seems like a good time to save. I just dumped the kombucha on me. Oh wait, no, that's not that. So, not only is your dad probably dead. What a weird mushroom. How did it even grow in a potato? That's what I'm saying. Oh. That was anticlimactic. I guess now is the time to sleep. Well, I'm gonna be tripping when I wake up. Is the music weird now? Ooh. Hey, you on the other side of the door? I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Chibidoki just immediately drank the kombucha without thinking. Of course she did. Oh, I drank kombucha and I ate a mushroom. How is that gonna mix with my system? What's with your face? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much we're fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. So you want to lie to people? What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. You can allow yourselves to wallow in despair, now more than ever. Button the top collar of your shirt and you can come in. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. You seem like okay to let in here. None. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. What exactly do you need? I require a room in your home. You do take in the needy, do you not? I simply must be sure of a few things. Firstly, I have no patience for drunkards or drug dabblers. Well, I have 2 of those in my house. If there are any troublesome wretches like that in your home, you better tell me straight away. Secondly, do you have a bedbug infestation? Are there rats in your walls? There's a cockroach in my fridge. I cannot abide pests. Our Lord's foulest creatures do not agree with my skin. Are you out of your fucking mind? This isn't a hotel. Are you out of your fucking mind? Do not use such base language with me, you godless savage. Yeah, that's the eyes of someone trustworthy. Have you no fear of our Lord? Have you no shame? I ask a simple question about your home and you curse at me? Well, rest assured, I shall do my best to drive foul language like that right out of this place. Well, I have drunkards and drug dabblers. Should I let in the nun? She looks like she's beaten a few children in her time. She'll probably tell me to make the minister leave. The minister and the stoner. God be with you, child. I gotta make something happen here. Hey. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at a hospital? Hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Yeah, it does look like he has been burnt. I'm gonna let him in. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. It's like no one else is coming tonight. What's going on outside right now? On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. I wonder who this is in the picture. I know a picture of my grandmother, perhaps? Apparently I had a grandmother. I don't have much more information than that. Cat cannot be pet at night. crying child. Things have gotten really bleak outside. They have. Is that where the burnt fireman went? I'm gonna have a lot of people to check tomorrow. It's fine because I'm pretty sure about everyone that I already had. So I can use all my energy to do one check on each of them. Smells like someone died tonight. Oh, that might have just been the fire guy. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motives remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown to the attacker had any accomplices. He's probably with Hamas. Notably, several unverified individuals have also escaped the quarantine zone. You seen the city in Pokemon ZA as one big texture? So is HAL Laboratory? Is it HAL Laboratory or Creatures that makes the Pokemon games for Nintendo? Because Nintendo doesn't make them. Nintendo just publishes it. But is it still HAL Laboratory and Creatures Inc? Oh, hello. It's Game Freak. Okay, so it was neither one of them. Game Freak. So are they just getting? Are they just getting worse? Are they just like getting worse and worse at making the games? Silence is the harbinger of death. Alright, news lady. A sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A different funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive. So, visitors have cockroaches in their ears, tingle deep in sticky sustenance. Cerumen inundans, cerumen inundans. I'm sorry if I accidentally cursed all of you. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may lie still ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Are there more mushrooms down here? Things so Imagine Power War is still looking good at the good option despite not being a full release. I think they're just rushing games out. Why bother putting in effort when everyone buys them no matter what? And also why spend money on making a quality product when you can just use that money instead to fund your lawsuits against other companies trying to make a better version of your game. What would be the point, you know? And also, why make more games like, oh, I don't know, Pokemon Arceus that were of high quality and actually changed up the formula, and instead keep making the same fucking thing that you have since 1998 or like 1996 actually. Why do that? They're going Activision. Okay, so no one knew in the bathroom. Where did the fire guy die? Oh, what? Oh no! Oh no! I lost the little girl! God damn it! Did someone kill her? Ah, shit. God damn it. Fucking. Of course, she's looking up at the cross. Alright, so I have 2. Wait, no. Someone's in the office. Hold on. Let me check the possible gay guy first. He looks like. Who was the guy? Who was the guy that plays Siler in Heroes? That's probably a deep cut at this point. Heroes hasn't been relevant for more than a decade. It was running like when I was in middle school. Everything's gonna be okay. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm worse than it already is. And when it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? I need to test you. Go on if it helps you. Our voices are lost in the void of the universe. Okay, no bugs. Nice gauge. And I'm always ready to listen to you. I'm gonna check everyone's ears. I don't think it's him. Our Father, who art in heaven. How do you like the house? It's wretched, child. The walls are crooked, and the layout makes no sense at all. Tell me, did you purposely assign me the most pitiful little room you had? The furniture is old and sagging, probably been made a meal of by the moths that have taken up residence. Couldn't even hang a cross to make it a proper room, could you? Lady, there's a cross right fucking there. There's literally a cross right there. So the visitors are actually Las Plagas? I don't know. I haven't seen anything burst out of them. I have seen, like, their souls leave their bodies. But I haven't seen, like, a parasite. So I don't think... So the visitor... Becoming a visitor is a communicable disease. She's like you can't even hang a proper cross in the room, and there's a cross right there. What the hell is she talking about? Seems God is not the only one who tests me so. She would definitely have an aura, wouldn't she? Someone has gotta be the visitor. One of these three that just showed up. Actually, I'm gonna test her hands. Be quick about it. clean fingernails. Old age and roach poison brings forth the rat as persistent as the non-believers, yet only half as vexatious. Yeah, if I don't shoot her now, I can't shoot her later. Only if I decide to test her again. It's so goddamn hot. Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I could give her a FEMA notice. But I thought giving a FEMA notice meant that they would leave and go to FEMA. But I gave one to the tall man and he's still hanging around. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys out there are dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Sure, pal. I have nothing to hide. Everything I had went up in flames. What would be left? He wouldn't have any armpit hair anyway. His eyes would probably be red from being out in the sun. I feel like a photo would be the most surefire way. Sure, whatever. You're only gonna char the corpse though. That's how it always is. Yeah, just hot spots. How'd it turn out? And now I can't shoot anybody, but someone definitely killed the little girl. You say you had something to reveal when we met. What was it? I'm not sure I want to talk about it right now. Something has been on my mind for a long time. Might be why I feel so cold. I'm loath to bring it up, but it might just consume me if I don't. I'll tell you tomorrow. I think I'll be ready then. If you're still alive by tomorrow. God damn it. I can't believe I lost the little girl. Fuck. I'm bummed about the witch and I'm bummed about the little girl. I'm gonna give the nun a FEMA notice. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. I don't know what it actually does. I thought that meant that they would leave and go to FEMA. Did I watch Dragon Ball Super? I actually haven't. I saw the movies that came out around when Dragon Ball Super was still running though. Cause you know, I watched all of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z as you all say across the pond. But I wasn't in the mood for another really long, impossibly power scaled anime. You know, I'm at a point in my, no, I also say it like Z. Are you serious? Oh my god. You break with tradition, man. But yeah, the power scaling in Dragon Ball Super is just insane. Like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. Like I just didn't have the patience for that anymore. I did when I was younger, but not anymore. Nowadays, I like my anime to have endings. The tree of apple, can you rest? You'll feed you with their sweet fruits best. Beerus, Omni King Zero, the gosh has got more and more. It's insane. I haven't even heard about Omni King Zero. Who the hell is Omni King Zero? Beerus I know. Beerus I know. Because he's a cat and the internet is going to be horny no matter what. Oh, and in the manga, Vegeta got a new form, Ultra Ego. Yeah, just like that's the counterpart to Ultra Instinct, right? Let me guess how it works because I don't actually know the components of it. So Ultra Instinct is like, oh, FEMA's here. Ultra Instinct is like you can predict where the hits are coming from, so you dodge it before it happens, right? I bet you Ultra Ego is like he thinks that he's the greatest, so nothing can hit him anyway. Is that what Ultra Ego is? I bet that's what it is. Knowing Vegeta, that I bet that's what it is. Require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. There's like a whole community here obsessed over power scaling. And not just for characters from Dragon Ball. I know. They infected the Avatar Last Airbender community. Like, oh, who would win, Team Avatar or the Teen Titans? Like, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Avatar and Teen Titans are both good shows. Can we just like leave it at that? You know, to say like who would beat this team in a fight? Power levels of bullshit, Toriyama. he's the one that gave them to us. May he rest in peace. I'm the King Zeno. You're saying it wrong. Oh, Zeno, not Zero. There's a rule of all 12 universes. There are 18, but Zeno as a child or childish and destroyed 6 universes because he was angry. There's nothing above the Omni King. All the gods of destruction fear him. So there's nothing above Omni King until until I mean, that's how it's always been. There's no one stronger than this guy until there's like a creator of the multiverse that created all the multiverse. There's nothing above the Omni King. We reached the cap. Dragon Ball's been saying that for years, man. They've been saying that for years, that the cap keeps getting raised. Don't think just because Toriyama is dead and that the cap is done. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. Moving the goalposts, more like, yeah, exactly. Dragon Ball's the one that started that. How long is all of this going to continue? By the way, you're right about Ultra Ego being Ultra Instinct's counterpart. Yeah. I know nothing about it, but I know enough to make an educated guess about how it works. We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep these under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. I have to hand someone over to you again? Yes. But this time we'll need 2. Doesn't matter who, just hand over 2 of your residents, now. Everything will be back to normal soon. I guess I'm offering up the tall man and the nun. If I say no, I'm done. They're just gonna take somebody. Only Whis and the other angel teachers watchers of the gods of destruction have it naturally. You have to really train to use it, or mortal learning it wasn't expected. and then came the Saiyans. Fine if it helps. Remember, help us help you. Thank you for understanding. Or bring these two back before you know it. That's what you said about my witch. Bring back my witch! I am really upset about that. And we'll handle the visitors. And Tall Man said he wanted to die. So... And the nun is just annoying. Okay, Severus Snape. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death has taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Well, I shot a couple people, but one person died of a visitor. You look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be need of it once I die. This way, there's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She is already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. Fun fact, Beerus is supposed to destroy Earth, but he loved the food and changed his mind. Now he's basically part of the family. Yeah, this part I know of. It was actually in one of the movies I saw. Like, the only reason Beerus hasn't destroyed the Earth is because Bulma keeps making desserts for him every day. I think if she misses a day, then he'll just destroy the planet. So she's just trapped in a cycle of always making desserts for the god of destruction, or else he'll destroy the planet, which is a nightmare scenario. Because baking is like one of the forms of cooking that takes the longest amount of time. If she has to do it every day for the rest of her life. to keep this Sphinx cat, to keep this Devon Rex from destroying the planet. Begrudgingly watched the baby while the others looked for the dragon ones before Frieza. It was changed from daily to every so often because Beerus, being a cat, loves naps. Okay, so it's not every day anymore. That's good. So Bulma gets to take a break every now and again. What is it that you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Burial rites? So, you like digging, huh? You like maybe coming up out of the ground, maybe? Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here, anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their task. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. So I don't really have a choice in the matter, do I? Forgive me, if there would be no other way to accomplish a divine mission. Why do people keep using my house for all of their heckin' rituals? Plus he stockpiles on food, but gets angry if you eat his food. He beat up Vegeta and Goku for eating all his pizza. They could just get more pizza. It's not exactly in short supply. And I'll just shoot you all. I don't know. What weirdness I guess this is the game, right? I don't know, like, what weirdness is visitor weirdness and other weirdness is just like normal human weirdness. It's like impossible to tell. They're the weird visitors, but then they're also still the weird humans. Do I kill all the weird humans too? Along with the visitors? No, do I help them perform their burial rites? I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. I just shoot you all. This feels like it's so obvious that I should. It's so obvious that I shouldn't, I actually should. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. I'll come to check on them. Frieza's only alive because Goku suggested for the Tournament of Power. Oh, of course Frieza's still alive. Even though Golden Frieza literally got rolled in one of the movies. Like, actually completely demolished in one of the movies. Looks like Slash is packing heat now. Beerus granted Frieza his life back. Currently, Frieza is back remaking his empire, bombing planets in his new form. Frieza Black, One-Shot Ultra Instinct Goku, and Ultra Ego Vegeta. Frieza Black. He became the monkey that he made fun of. Good. That improves your odds of survival, unless you're a visitor. Why aren't you indoors? Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth. My neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? Heh, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't get how many houses and many towns I purged. Pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to make. Say it, monkey! We all know what Frieza was really talking about. Officer, don't shoot! He's not black. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. How long are you planning on cleaning the filth? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? The Pale Man, for one. FEMA's been taking people. A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? So wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. I think we know the reason why there's no black Saiyans. I think I've only ever seen one. Well, there's I've only seen two black people in all of Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball universe, and one of them is really not okay. You got my attention. I'll be back again. So I got someone going after the Pale Man. Nice. Hey, you look way too normal. You're way too normal. Has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been by here? girl in a poncho with purple hair. A girl with a poncho. I haven't seen a girl in a poncho before. Has a girl with a poncho been by here? Maybe we turned her away? I don't remember seeing anyone in a poncho. You're looking for the brothel that's up the street. We don't have anyone like that in here. I'm not gonna say that. That might be his sister or something. She's my daughter. I haven't been able to find her since all this shit started. We were supposed to leave this place. Then that abnormal heat wave hit him. I passed out, and when I woke up, no one was home. No note, no trace. My daughter had just vanished. Where do you want to go? Somewhere FEMA can't reach us. Far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter. Maybe not. If they did, they won't touch her. It's me they want. Just let me crash here for a couple of days until FEMA leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, I'll even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors come from. Oh. This could be valuable info. Thanks. There aren't actually many people left today who actually hear folks out. People like you are the ones who'll make it through this nightmare. Because you and I, we're immortal. Learn the secrets of immortality from the forest. Did I call Forest yesterday and they told me that they couldn't deliver? That I couldn't get anything today? I think so. God damn it, the little girl is dead. I really want to protect her. Ah! There's another visitor. Wow, we're really letting them in now. Because I haven't been turning anyone away at the door. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Ripping off gamers. It's in the game. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings in the outskirts of the city. We came up with a new word for them. Ghettos. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for the scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. Remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. Well, I would like to hear about this new cult. The visitors aren't just hiding among us, they may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. Well then, I'll be shooting these people. According to these reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as a harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's what it is for now. Stay tuned. If I don't do something, they're gonna burn my house down. Pokemon ZA set in France, get mugged 2 minutes in. Okay, no one died in here. Tall man is away. Okay, no one was in here. Oh, who died? Who died? Who died? Oh, they sacrificed people. Oh, god damn it. Oh, it was them. It was them. Who did they sacrifice? It's either the stoner or the minister. Oh, the stoner's dead! They sacrificed the stoner! Why do I keep losing the good people? Son of a bitch. God damn it. I gotta shoot these people. My weed! Ah. I gotta get these people out of my house. Can I just invite them over? So I have exactly 3 energy to shoot all 3 of them. I keep losing the good people. Well, minus the nun and the hustle dude. But the witch, the tall man, and the little girl are the ones that I really regret losing. The tall man was gonna ask him for it, but there's gotta be a reason I have this number. Hello, you reached Forest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Interjecta, 2 cans of cat food, 1 can of coffee. Either the cat food or Interjecta. I'm gonna talk to her. At least she didn't die. Because she said she has something to tell me. Maybe there was a little warm. So, what are you hiding? Yes, I wanted to share a secret. I think I'm ready. It usually ends badly, but maybe not this time. Under these clothes, I believe the reason for my cold and loneliness both. Look. I'm sorry! There's a void presence? You didn't see it there? She has a fucking black hole in her stomach. And she just immediately killed the burn victim. You're screwed. What did you do? I didn't mean to. I thought it would be different here. It never is. I didn't want this. I swear it didn't. I mean, so long as no one sits in the living room with her. Right now, a bullet would be kinder. I can still feel pain, unfortunately. The sun will take longer. Can I at least stay until nightfall? fine, but don't try anything. Thank you. I know you hate me. Still, sorry, this isn't what I wanted. Well, I did not see that coming. What else is going on here? We have the sun burning people alive. We have people digging up from underground. And we have this lady with the fucking void presence in her stomach. What is happening here? What is going on? How many crises are happening? Okay, tell me the secret. Clearly some fucked up shit. Man, I'm just dying for a drink. What did you mean when you said we're immortal? Well, you can shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you want, but I recommend against doing that if I were you. Of course, we're not immortal in the way you're thinking. After death, we reincarnate and live again. Then we die once more, and the cycle of rebirth continues on. I know how that sounds, but if you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand. Maybe the visitors when one's human, then reborn. I can't say for sure, I don't know how this shit works. I'm certain nature keeps plenty of secrets from us, but I'll find my daughter one day. I'm not sure if I'll do it in this life or the next, but I will, because we never truly die. Yeah, so it was definitely you. Definitely you guys that sacrificed people. If I kill them though, my house is gonna get burned down, isn't it? Death shall warm us with her cold embrace. That is what you decree. Yeah, they're not visitors, but they did sacrifice my stoner. I'm killing all of them. There is no worth in that. You will answer for your actions. Misidentify a visitor. I didn't misidentify them. I'm shooting them on purpose. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell. There is something else, and I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she truly is beyond comprehension entirely? Who's the deity that the Dark Brotherhood worships in Elder Scrolls? Particularly in Skyrim, they have her mummified. But I think she shows up. Sithis. Is this Sithis? I remember Sisra calling her mother. But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve, to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of deed and mountains of bones and reach her, death. Yeah, you're dying too. Picture, I find myself feeling uneasy. How interesting. Perils are trying something new. All is well. I am protected. I go now to a better life. All is well. There's nothing to fear. Unless you like death so much. Sisters is their god. You're thinking of Sisters' wife, the Night Mother. Oh, the Night Mother is not the god. Okay. Do you see which, but do not obstruct that path. You feel I should meet my end sooner than it was ordained? Unwise, brother, very unwise. They always say something right when I shoot them. But also this means I've been 100% on identifying visitors up to this point. But they just all needed to die. I just needed to kill them. What else can I do during the day? What's going on in the basement? I haven't done anything down here since the mushroom. I have all these pickles, but I can't eat them. And one can of sardines. God damn it. I lost the witch, I lost the little girl. I lost my tall man, I lost the stoner. Who else am I gonna lose? So I have to kneel before a mushroom at some point. FEMA officers stand by a lamppost, staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Greetings, my boy. Oh, did you forget about me? Didn't notice the hints tucked away in the Book of Smiles? I'm just wasting my precious time with you youngins. Kids these days. Okay, so I did not do the mushroom correctly. Hello, delivery here. You look kinda down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning check, same as always. You notice his eyes. Red. God damn it. And that was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him. Or if they'll ever let him out. And what if my eyes go red from the lack of sleep? They're gonna drag me out to one of those fucking quarantine zones too? No stress that you'll be fine. Fine? What's fine? Even me in the middle of a cataclysm. All these visitors, the signs, and the damn sun. I thought it couldn't get worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the world will get even more batshit. I gotta move on. Take your order, I'll be on my way. Have a good night. You feel that change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word, one single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes. Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. Dogs? I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? I'm not alone. If I say I'm alone, he just takes me immediately. Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, Until we meet again. So if there are two visitors who just come in, why haven't I seen much of the Mei Hatsume? She looks like the type of girl people would goon all over the internet for. Who is Mei Hatsume? You look like a mix of Alex Jones and Walt's brother-in-law from Breaking Bad. Hey, buddy, got room in there for a stand-up guy like me? I don't know you're really a stand-up guy. Believe me, got the biggest heart of any man you'll ever meet. Sure, I might punch out folks with perfect teeth and pretty eyes, but only because I envy them. Come on now, I'm messing with you. Don't go getting all stiff on me. One or two weird traits doesn't make you a visitor. I would never hurt anyone over their teeth or their eyes or whatever. They're saying on TV. I couldn't even... Never mind. From My Hero Academia. She's the engineering girl. First appeared in the competition in season 2. Oh! The girl with the plus sign eyes. That made the new equipment for Deku. She's actually an important character, but man, there are so many characters I can't memorize her. I can't keep them memorized. Are you some kind of comedian? I'm not that kind of stand-up guy, but hey, what's wrong with being a little funny while the world's falling apart? Laughing will keep you sane, buddy. Even if everything else is going to hell without him, I'd be long gone. Sorry if my jokes rub you the wrong way. I'm just trying to keep it together, you know? So, you gonna let me in, buddy? Thanks a ton. I'd be all alone otherwise. I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? What happened? I just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who'd been abandoned. I'm surprised how little she's posted around compared to the others. I've seen more femme Deku than her. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. She does seem like the type that would attract people's attention. But you know, there's so many other attractive people in My Hero Academia. I guess she just gets kind of looked over. There's somebody for everybody. I took in those they called tainted. Any child they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened to the children? Oh, were you up in that building that exploded, that high-rise? What happened to the children? They all died in the flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut, then they set the building on fire. I can still feel their terrified little eyes watching me. You don't seem like a visitor. I know there's nothing I can do to bring them back, but thank you for listening and for letting me in. But she was covering up her teeth. I'll have to check her in the morning. Oi! Whole world's gone Pete Tong it. There ain't a society no more. The beasts have come to play. Finally, no more holding back. Are you one of those beasts? We're all animals, mate. Keep denying it, they'll just eat you alive. They won't even leave the bones. This is the new world order. Might makes right. Anyone who says otherwise will be dead as a dog by morning. How many houses have you been through? Never stayed in any one of them too long. Seen the same everywhere I go. Fear blinds people to the bigger picture. You still got proper order here. That's a rare thing, Sunshine. I'm curious to see how you keep it. You should leave. I'm just gonna be no. So that's how it is it? It's good to hear from me again, Sunshine. Refuse entry to aggressive tenants. By the way, is Bakugo a minority hater in the early seasons? Since he really doesn't like the quirkless, or it seems that way. Bakugo has a very inflated idea about his own superiority. Because he kind of has like an awesome quirk, and everyone around him like gassed him up, I think, as the kids would say, about how awesome his quirk is. So because of that, he thinks that everyone that's without a quirk is beneath him. Bakugo, I can make explosions. I mean, yeah, that is like don't hate on Bakugo. Like his attitude in the early seasons, sucks. But Itty Gun, hello there. But it's harder to get a gun. But first of all, you're in Japan. He's in Japan, so guns aren't that hard to come by. Second of all, sweat is easier to come by than bullets. So I messed up the mushroom, but I drank the kombucha, so I could go back to that if I wanted to. Someone died tonight. I've been letting in visitors like every night. Good afternoon, now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. Oh, that was the nun. The investigation into the attack. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. Troubling news from countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Some quirks just seem dumb or a pain to live with. You know, it's not from My Hero Academia, but I do remember one superhero story I read, where there was this kid who had super hearing, but at the same time she was deaf. She couldn't hear anything. So she had the ability, she had super hearing, but it didn't matter because she was deaf. So there could be situations like that. But yeah, not every quirk is beneficial. We talked about it before. She had no powers, yeah. But she was tested, and she did have the gene for super hearing. But she just couldn't hear anything. But you know, situations kind of like that get addressed later on. Just wait until you meet Lemillion. So I don't think you've gotten to Lemillion yet. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's it for now. Stay tuned for updates. I gotta identify who died. Oh, she didn't leave. You were supposed to leave during the night. She was supposed to leave during the night, but she's still here. Okay, everyone's alive here. So then who died? The minister? It must have been the minister. Yep. Alright, I'm not really... You know, out of everyone we've lost, this is the one that I'm least upset about. But he was human, though. He was human. We confirmed that much. No one's staying in the kitchen. What would happen if you injected yourself with both testosterone and estrogen? Well, every woman, every biological woman has a little bit of testosterone, and every man has a little bit of estrogen. Like no one has just testosterone or just estrogen in them. Everyone has like at least a little bit of both. So if you injected yourself with testosterone and estrogen, you would just be out of balance with both. Like having too much testosterone is bad, and also having too much estrogen is bad. Giving yourself extra amounts of both would just throw your limbic system out of whack. You weren't expecting a real answer, were you? Man, I'm just dying for a drink. Why is FEMA looking for you? I was in the epicenter of the shitstorm when everything went down. In the area where those things started crawling out. You ever hear those stupid urban legends about demons on the outskirts of town? Never mind, nobody remembers stuff like that now. Turns out they weren't just rumors and FEMA knew about it all along. They claimed there wasn't anything supernatural going on. Now the sun's burning everyone to a crisp, while monsters from underground are killing up the survivors. Basically, FEMA realized they screwed up big time, and now they're scrambling to cover up their accomplices. I just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Is she killing people? Is it just obvious that she is killing people? Oh, I completely forgot about the U.S. government shutdown. Day 18 now, isn't it? Day 18 now, isn't it? Yes. What's the highest score? I think this is the longest shutdown we've had. I think. I can't really tell you. Because honestly, Congress doesn't do anything when the government is functioning. Congress doesn't do anything. Our parliament doesn't do anything. Even when it's technically in session. So when the government is shut down, it feels like nothing is different. But with the people that are most affected are the government workers and the people that depend on that depend on welfare and SNAP benefits. They haven't been getting their checks sent. The longest was 35 days in Trump's first term. Okay. 2018 had the 35-day shutdown. Yeah, okay. Yeah, honestly, it happens so many times. Let's see. Have you always been like this? You know, no, not always. I used to be pretty angry at people, at the world, at myself. I snap over nothing, slam doors so hard I cracked the frame, but at some point I realized all anger does is destroy. First on the inside, then everything else around you. One time I lashed out at someone who only wanted to help me. Now she's gone. That moment broke something in me. I knew I had to change, or I'd destroy everything I touched. So I learned to let go, to breathe, to make peace. That's how I got here. you okay? Yes, I suppose. I don't know. I don't understand how grown, supposedly rational adults could let their emotions make them do such a thing. Were they really so terrified they would kill a child? And chaos reason is the first thing to go. But don't people realize that killing children is... I can't even find the words. Why is she hiding her mouth? Hardship unmasked us. Perhaps we are the real monsters, not the creatures that crawl from underground. Do what you must. I have nothing to hide. I have already lost everything. Show me your teeth. See? She has perfect white teeth, but one is missing. Well, they're not really perfectly white. White, almost perfect, except where they beat me, they tied me to a post wanted me to watch. Christ is the first thing to go is reason. But you know, I also want to test... Oh, I want to test that guy. Yeah, that's why she's covering up her mouth, because she has a tooth missing. God, this is like max difficulty. And also, there are 2 visitors. The pale man is gonna come in. How's it going? Feeling just fine, buddy. I took a peek inside your fridge, by the way, man. If I knew you had that much beer, I'd just go it anyway. Your uncle work at a brewery or something? Bah, whatever. Oh, I have energy drink, so I can do another test on her. You can keep your secrets. What a mess, huh? In a different world, we could be drinking cold ones and watching the big game. You'd even meet... Why'd you freeze? Nah, I was just... I was just thinking is all. You're just jumping from subject to subject, aren't you, Mayor? Incredibles villains don't really make sense, because why would they all stop attacking and being aggressive until the supers get banned? No one's gonna stop them now. You know, Syndrome started operating, and Moment was apparently still operating. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to the other villains. Like, did the supers stop all the villains, and then the public pressure cracked down on them to give up their capes? Like, what happened to Bon Voyage? Because Mr. Incredible never caught him. Bon Voyage attacked. He got away from Mr. Incredible. Then Mr. Incredible got married. And then he got sued. I don't think he had time to go after Bon Voyage again. Who's the most likely person to be a visitor? I say it's this guy who is in the middle of everything. Let me drink an energy drink. Syndrome was Buddy. He had to grow up first before he became a supervillain. Think Underminer returned because he saw an opportunity at the Incredibles appear to stop the Omnidroid. Oh, that's right, he's an Underminer, not Mo-Man. Mo-Man is the guy from the Fantastic Four, who's like exactly the same. Pure chemicals. But why drink? But why not drink if I need to stay up? I was factoring that in. I assume you're meaning the villains that were operating at the time when the superheroes were forced to give up. What made them stop? Did the government like go after them too? Which, if they could, there wouldn't be supervillains. Which, I mean, well, if they could go after them, then there would be no need for heroes. My hands, really? Dirt under the fingernails. Sorry, I've been digging through a lot of filth lately. Gotta put you down, buddy. Careful what you do with that thing. I'm immortal, but you pull that trigger, you won't get another word out of me. I don't need to hear what you have to say. I thought you were smarter than that. Screw it. Oh! He was a visitor! God damn it. Oh, he did say he was in the middle of everything. And he managed to kill 2 people. So why were you looking for a girl and a purple hoodie? Moment is also from The Simpsons. Really? There's a moment in The Simpsons? Why is there a moment in The Simpsons? I can test the 2 of them. I don't think I'm gonna test this guy. I need to test you. Me? Sure thing, but I got nothing to hide and no reason to neither. If this guy has shaved armpits is definitely suspicious. Buddy? You sure about this? I mean, go ahead. No, not perfectly shaven. Nothing to see here. Thick hair and got some kind of fungus going on. I picked it up sleeping down with a dog. So he's human. I'm gonna test her again. She has the perfect teeth. Let me look inside your ears. I used to wear earrings, small ones with tiny jewels. The children said they twinkled like stars, but they always made my ears hurt, so I stopped wearing them. Okay. So what does this mean? What exactly does that mean? I thought they were supposed to have dirt and insects in their ears. I'm not prepared to deal with leaking green fluid. I don't have the information to deal with that. I don't Oh, Jesus. Okay. So, here's a question. If there are if there are two visitors in your home, do two people die, or does just one person die per night? If there are two visitors and they both want to kill, will one of them be like, "Oh no, you go ahead tonight, and I'll take the next turn the next night"? Because if that's so, then she could be, uh, and also, I used to have these earrings. She only talked about the earrings, but she doesn't talk about the fact that her ears are leaking fluid. I think that makes her the most suspicious. No explanation for like, oh, I have this illness that makes my ears leak or something. She didn't even try to defend herself. That's not normal, lady. That's not normal. I'll take my chances. You think a bullet will end the pain? God, I hope so. Please, forgive me. Oh! Oh, she was a human. That was a human. Oh, no. I shot a kindergarten teacher. Ugh. Oh, it doesn't feel great. Doesn't feel great. Pet the kitty. There's no one else. There's no one I can call. Shot them for messy ears. Listen, why didn't she talk about why it made her ears hurt? Why did, I mean, no, why her ears were leaking? Why didn't she talk about that? She talked about earrings, which seemed completely unrelated. Can you blame me? I need kombucha. Uh-oh. What happened? Pardon me? Oh. Have a very strange dream. Oh. What the... Oh. What happened? Uh-oh. Oh, no. I wasn't planning to drop by, but I had a vision. Something strange is happening here. When I look at your house, a certain passage comes to mind. Like when you face something so dark that you don't want anything anymore. The cold earth watches you. Did you do something? I killed visitors. How else am I supposed to survive? No, something's definitely wrong. Wait, I see it now. You were too scared. Oh goodness, your fear has blinded you. I don't think I can fix what comes next. I'm so sorry. Dying is terrifying. I know that well. The dread alone can drive you mad. It pushes you toward terrible choices. I can see the plans they had laid out for you. And seeing what lay ahead only made things worse. What was it that scared you? Pain? Fading away? You can't stop it. Sooner or later. But you chose sooner. I got the kick ending. I'm truly sorry. They're kicking me very gently. They threw you out into the street. Unarmed, bloodied. You have no strength left to crawl away from the sunlight. No way to end your suffering on your own terms. You'll burn, slowly. And there's no one left to blame. Unless... Yes, I'm a murderer. So is that because I killed too many quote-unquote innocent people? Because I shot the three cultists. I shot the three cultists, and then I killed the teacher. If I had just killed the teacher, it would have been okay. But I guess the cultists counted as innocent people. God damn it! So I had no. I guess I could have told the guy that I'm just gonna shoot them anyway. I could have just not let them in, I suppose. Okay. But so the kombucha saved my progress right before I ate the mushroom. So we can not eat the mushroom and see what happens, or we can not let the cultists in. But we'll continue that another time. So today, so later on is going to be movie night, quote unquote. Let's say 5 o'clock EST. We're going to be watching This House on Netflix, which kind of relates to this. Kind of, sort of, maybe really, not really relates to it. It's a great animated movie. Stop motion, because I'm really into that. So join me for This House at 5 o'clock EST on Discord, because I need to take a shower. But until then, thank you all so much for joining me. Please follow if you haven't already, so you do not miss out on all this awesome content. And until next time, which is about an hour from now, ja mata. Bye bye.